Welcome at Celro Automation in Veenendaal, the Netherlands, to our digital demonstration of our new expansion to the Accelerate family, the Model X15 and Model X35. My name is Jan-Paul van Veenendaal, within Celro responsible for direct sales for the Benelux countries and Germany. Many of you know Celro already, know what we are doing. For more than 15 years, Celro has been developing and building automation solutions for the machining industry. And the Accelerate, of course, is a well-known member of our product portfolio. To date, this Accelerate family has consisted of the X10, X20 and X60 models. Based on the market needs that we saw, 2 models have been added to fill a certain gap in terms of capacity, but also in terms of strategy of automation. The X15 and X35 model were built specifically with side loading in mind. We will return in a short moment to the characteristics that make this possible, more in detail. However, X15, X35 has exactly the same features that we already know from the Accelerate family. The ease of use, the intuitive control, graphically supported, excellent equipped for high mix, low volume strategies, high flexibility in products and quickly adapting to the changing customer demand. All features that have been seamlessly adopted in X13, X35 with additional possibilities for further expansion that we will come back to later. First, however, the mechanical structure of X15, X35. X15 and X35 have the same strategic mechanical constructions. The difference is in the storage capacity, which is already indicated by the numbers 15 and 35 within the Celro portfolio. In this case, we show you the Accelerate X35 version with a 70 kilogram robot. We will come back later to what else is possible. In terms of structure, you can see the control elements at the bottom, consisting of the control of the robot and the control of the HMI, with above it the space to place up to 8 drawers. The construction of the drawer module is such that we have fixed guides on the sides, so up to 8 guides with a mutual pitch of 100 mm, enabling 50 mm of product height. The flexibility of this type of cell lies in the effortless removal and reinsertion of drawers, so you can play with the height that is left or which arises. The drawers for loading and unloading are pulled manually to the outside, allowing the robot to change parallel to the machine at the backside. In fact, the robot pulls the drawers towards itself on the inside of the cell. Above this drawer module, we still have free space, which is available for fixed mounted trays. For example, to extend the pallet change functionality, or to change clamping devices, or even pallets with clamping devices on top of them. So the top space can be arranged as you see fit. If we look at the rear of the cell, we see a number of similarities, but also differences to the existing Accelerate family. First, however, the differences. In this case, the cell is equipped with a 70 kilogram robot, which, as you can see, is positioned lower, so we have more flexibility in adjusting the mechanical combination and entering through the automatic side door of the machine. Besides the 70 kilogram option, there is also the possibility to equip the X35 with a 25 kilogram or 35 kilogram robot. What furthermore stands out is the possibility of combining the robot cell with 2 machines. The sides of the cell are free for the possible combination of those 2 machines. This requires, however, a control upgrade, which I will come back to in a later moment. Then the similarities within the Accelerate family. The known components, the turning station, combined with the centering station, the station where we not only center the pieces before loading, but where we also can turn semi-finished pieces on the fork of the centering station. Furthermore, every Accelerate, like this one, is equipped with the automatic gripper change, which allows us to change from, for example, a double 2-point gripper to a double 3-point gripper without any problems. But also, and for example, a long stroke gripper can be placed to automatically adjust the gripper to the different product dimensions in order to work even better in high mix, low volume strategy. The sides that are 3 are also open to other possibilities. We can, just as we saw above the drawer unit with the extension to trays, also place cabinets on the sides and build trays into them, so that the ratio of product to pallet can be optimized even better to your specific situation. With 2 machines linked together, this is also possible at the rear side of the robot cell. A lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility. Furthermore, X35, just like X20, can be equipped with the RC2 6S system, which enables us to completely finish all sides of a workpiece. RC2 6S is the system where the centric vise also functions as gripper. All in all, X35 creates a cell that has many freedoms within it, which can be adapted to your specific needs and can also grow over time, changing with the changing needs. Extra cabinets on the sides, extra pallets on the top, or the exchange of clamping devices, which will bring pallets with clamping systems to the machines. All with the aim of high mix, low volume to be able to adapt well to that changing order flow. Having had the opportunity to look at the X35 from all sides, it can be concluded that all operation by operator takes place from the front. Loading and unloading of the blanks or workpieces, simultaneously with the robot changing to one or both machines. But also the pallet change functionality or the change of clamping devices can be done from the front or the side over the loading of the machine. The Accelerate is standard equipped with our C3 Smart platform, intuitive and graphically supported. The touchscreen, the HMI, can be placed on the left or right side of the robot cell, depending on the layout of your workshop, fully dependent on the combination with the machine. Optionally, we can upgrade C3 Smart to C3 Advanced. This gives all kinds of access possibility to existing processes, where you may think of links to ERP, but also NC file data management or even tool management. Furthermore, C3 Advanced gives the possibility to link those 2 machines which I have been speaking about earlier. All in all, a lot of freedom, a lot of modularity, both in mechanical sense, technological construction, in terms of layout, both in machining strategy, product, pallet, changing clamping devices, many freedom, different control platforms. Cellro is proud of this step within Accelerate, and we are of course curious to see how our next step can also play a role in your future next steps.